taking care of the carer, stress management and relaxation for the caregiver. This video is for the caregivers and first responders who selflessly dedicate their lives to helping their wards to live a better life. While there are no doubt differences between being a caregiver in a home situation and being a first responder, when it comes down to it, what anyone who does these kinds of jobs requires is very similar. I recently saw a question on Reddit where someone was asking what advice people had been given that had stuck with them for the rest of their lives, that they still used today. Many years ago, when I was training as a psychiatric nurse, my nurse educator gave me some advice that has stood the test of time and has been vital to my work over many years as a clinical hypnotherapist. I'd like to share that with you now. He quite rightly said that jobs like psychiatric nursing often place you in a position where you are likely to get emotionally involved with the people you work with. A nurse will usually be working in the same ward for months at a time and will become very familiar with the patients in that ward. He went on to say that as a nurse or first responder, it is not our job to get emotionally involved in our patients' lives. Of course, we can have empathy and sympathy for our clients or patients. Indeed, for most people in these professions, that's a given. But we have to find a way to take one step back from the emotional aspect of the situation. In this way, we can be effective at doing our job, doing the job at hand. The client or patient's experience is not our stuff. To some of you, this may sound cold and heartless. It is not. It can be essential both for the client and the caregiver to achieve the best results. This kind of job can be one of the most rewarding professions, but it can also be incredibly tiring and stressful. To be truly effective, you have to be able to do your job and find a way to move on from whatever you may experience in that job. If not, it can lead to PTSD or other mental illness problems for the carer. In the relaxation section later in this session, I will give you some techniques and exercises to assist with this. On the other hand, many carers these days are working with family members or clients day after day and perhaps year after year, sometimes even without pay. This can particularly be the case when taking care of a loved one in decline. One can feel helpless and seemingly have no alternative except to continue taking care of them. The support systems are not always adequate for every individual situation. Caring can be a 24-hour-a-day job with little time for rest or recuperation for the carer. And later in this video, I'll guide you through a quick self-hypnosis relaxation exercise you can use to alleviate stress and help you to prepare for every day in a more relaxed way, to give you a reusable time out. Carers and caregivers are often the unsung heroes of many families, homes, and lives these days. They may be helping family members for any number of reasons. They might work in the area of assisting others with a disability of some kind on a day-to-day basis. The general public often doesn't understand the enormous pressure this can place on all our caregivers. Carers often have to do things and deal with things that are difficult and often unimaginable, and they can be on call 24/7, 365 days of the year. Quite often they receive little reward or recognition. This is a huge thing to deal with. One of the most important things for a carer or caregiver, first responder, nurse or doctor is to be able to focus on the job at hand, despite the often chaotic situations they find themselves in. Stress management techniques and simple exercises can help to alleviate these pressures. Stress is a relative term. Some people are stressed by things that others take in their stride, and sometimes vice versa. In either case, it is important to have simple techniques that can be incorporated into our day-to-day routine that will assist with the times of maximum pressure. Sometimes it is harder for the caregiver than for the patient. Everyone rallies around the person with the illness, not the caregiver. If someone is taking care of a cancer sufferer, in many ways both of them have the cancer and are feeling the effects of it, just in different ways. They might both be going to the hospital, sitting there for hours during treatment, dealing with the comings and goings of all of those kinds of things. This is why the caregiver must take care of themselves, because they will often be unrecognized or overlooked, and their importance and suffering is also great, just different. Many caregivers find that there is not much time for them. It's hard to take care of themselves, and they can end up feeling guilty if they are frustrated or get angry because of their situation. It is vitally important to take care of yourself in this situation, because otherwise you will have no energy for either of you, and you will both suffer as a result. Another aspect of being a carer is the fact that you feel as if you have to be strong all the time. It can be like that juggler in the circus spinning plates on the tall sticks, feeling as if you can't let the plates drop. You've all seen that juggler. No space, no time, dashing around, keeping all those plates spinning. There seems to be no time for the carer to be weak. When you have to be strong like this all the time, you get exhausted, which can make it even harder to be strong all the time. No one can easily do that, and you should not expect it of yourself. Sometimes you might feel like you want to cry, and you can't because you have to be strong. You have to maintain the focus and energy in the space that you're in. Just trying to make it from 1 minute to the next, getting short-tempered or demanding. No room for the carer's feeling, just the work that has to be done. Every day can seem so monotonous, just another page torn off the calendar. It's hard to see where you are going. Many carers find themselves forced into these roles. There are so many people whose partners fade into some kind of degenerative disease, mental, physical, and often both. It can be extremely daunting. sometimes difficult for the carer to grasp just how wonderful they really are and to validate themselves. It is important to give yourself a mental massage to help alleviate the tensions gained from this often too lonely journey. The relaxation I will begin in a few minutes will help you get that mental massage you desire so deeply. It is also important to understand and give yourself credit that you are doing the best you can do in the situation. And doing your best is all you can ever ask of yourself. Even though this moment might be a struggle, remember that you have not lost yourself. Although in the midst of what you are doing it is tough, it is important to take the time to relax. So let us relax now. I'd like you to prepare for your relaxation. Find yourself a comfortable spot, comfy chair, a bed, a yoga mat, or just lying on the grass. Somewhere you can get nice and comfortable with no interruptions. And just let yourself start to settle down. When you are ready, just gently close your eyes. Now it's important that you only do this exercise if it's safe to do so. Not cooking or driving or using any kind of machinery. And when you're ready, just get comfortable and gently close your eyes and allow yourself to start to relax. Just let yourself sink down. In a moment, I'll ask you to take 3 deep breaths. On the count of 3, I'd like you to take your first deep breath. So follow along with me. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Hold at the top for a moment. And then really relax as you breathe out. That's good. I think you can do better. Second deep breath. Really fill your lungs right up as much as you can. Hold it for a moment. And really relax as you exhale. That's good. Now, one more big deep breath. And just let all the tension go as you breathe out. That's good. That's good. Just let yourself settle down to a nice deep state of relaxation. It's just a very, very pleasant feeling of relaxation. Now you might hear other noises. You might hear the traffic going past or other noises, but they won't worry you. They won't disturb you. No matter what other noises you hear, they will only help you to go to a deeper state of relaxation. And no matter how deeply you relax, you can always hear my voice. If there is a real and necessary reason for you to stop this relaxation at any time, you can do that. You can always just open your eyes and carry on. If you do happen to fall asleep, you'll feel wonderfully relaxed and refreshed when you awaken. If you do fall asleep, it probably means that you need more sleep. Now you want this to be a wonderful experience. You want to surprise yourself with how easy it can be for you to reach a very deep state of relaxation, which will help you to deal with the stresses and strains of your daily life much more easily. So relax. and you'll feel yourself go down to a very, very pleasant state of relaxation. Now in a few moments I'll ask you to take 3 more deep breaths, and each time as you breathe out, let yourself relax more and more. Now when I count 3, take your first deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Hold it in for a few moments. And now really relax it. Let it go. Then another nice big deep breath. Hold it for a few moments. And then really relax as you exhale. And then a third big deep breath. In, hold it for a moment. And now really relax as you exhale. And let your whole body go loose and limp and relaxed. Just let yourself sink down. Let your whole body relax. Just let yourself sink down and feel a very pleasant feeling, getting stronger and stronger. Your arms and legs getting so heavy. Just let yourself sink down. Let yourself sink down into the chair or your bed. Let it take the full weight of your body. And just let yourself go down. And just let yourself go down. After a while, you start to feel a very heavy feeling spreading right through your body. Feel your head and neck beginning to relax. Just allow them to be supported comfortably. Allow your scalp to relax, your temples, your forehead, allow your eyes to rest comfortably in their sockets, and let that relaxation move into the muscles of your jaw. Let your jaw relax so that your teeth don't quite touch. And let the relaxation move into your neck, into your shoulders, and just allow any tension in your shoulders to drain away. Let it drain out through your arms, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, hands, thumbs and fingers, so that now with every slow, easy breath that you take, your arms are relaxing more and more, all the way down to the tips of your fingers, feeling heavy and relaxed. And let that relaxation move into your torso. Let your chest relax, breathing slowly, easily, gently. Just gently aware of your breath as you become more and more relaxed. And let the relaxation move down to your stomach, down to your abdomen, and all the way down to your hips. So that now, with every breath you take, your upper body from your head to your hips is becoming more and more completely relaxed. And let that relaxation move down into the strong muscles of your thighs. And let your thighs relax. Let that relaxation keep moving down through your knees and into your calf muscles, down to your ankles and into your feet, all the way to the very tips of your toes, so that now with every slow, easy breath you take, you're relaxing more and more from the very top of your head, all the way through your body, down to the very tips of your toes. Such a lovely feeling to relax like this. Your whole body comfortably supported. Feel your arms and legs getting so heavy. This heavy feeling spreading right through your body. Your whole body starting to get heavy now. You feel yourself just sinking down, deeper and deeper. Just let yourself sink right down. Just let yourself go right down. realise that the job you do is very important for the people that you deal with, and you can congratulate yourself for that. At the same time, it's very important that you remember to take care of yourself, to make the time to relax like this. It's important to be an observer rather than being stuck in the situation you're in. To lift your head up and be in your adult space. Even though sometimes what you do is daunting, you know that it really helps the person or the people that you work with. Asking yourself who you would be without the limitations of what you were doing, and finding a way to manifest at least some of that. Even though others may not always support you, they may even ignore you, it's important that you support yourself, to be grateful, to be graceful, calm, serene, and in control. It's important to fully maximize the benefits of taking even a short time each day for your own well-being, and especially at the end of the day. And it's important to realize that you are the only one who can give yourself permission to do that. You deserve to give yourself the space to take this time for yourself, because of all the hard work that you do. Relaxing like this will make many of the things you do simpler. You will be able to take them in your stride. So let the wave of relaxation move right down through your body, from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. You know that your job is important to the people that you work with. By practicing relaxing like this, whether it is for 1 minute, or 5 minutes, or 30 minutes, it is important to give yourself the time you need to relax and unwind. Only you can do it. And when you realize that it is okay to give yourself this time, because you do deserve it, then it's easy to give yourself permission to take that time. Two very important words: deserve and permission. Sometimes we think, well, I haven't got time to relax. But with practice, you can relax even while you were doing other things. Even if in a stressful situation you remember to take 3 deep breaths, it will change the situation for you. You will handle whatever is going on much more efficiently, because breathing is so important. And as you learn to breathe more slowly and easily, more deeply, you find that it actually does become easier to deal with these stressful situations. But it is important to practice when you don't need it, so that you have it when you do need it. Remember that the work you do can be difficult, tiring, exhausting, and often thankless. But you make a huge difference to the person you're working with, and you can be very proud of the work you do. So now is your time to unwind, to relax. To breathe. It is okay for you to let go for these few minutes. do deserve it. And you now find it easier to give yourself permission to make some time like this each day. It will help you to refresh and regenerate yourself. And you will find that quite soon your ability and outlook will improve day by day. More calm, more relaxed, more confident. Every day. It is so important to take care of yourself like this. Now in a few moments I'll ask you to open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you'll be wide awake, feeling really good, reinvigorated, enthusiastic, knowing that you are important to life. You have special skills. And you take care of yourself by eating well, drinking plenty of water, doing sensible exercise, so that you can deal with any situation that comes along at any time. And you find yourself becoming more calm and relaxed no matter what's going on. All of the ideas and suggestions that I've given you make a deep, vivid, permanent impression in your subconscious mind, and you can recall them and act on them anytime you need to do so. You remember calmly how important what you do is, and you feel proud of yourself. On the count of 5, you can open your eyes, wide awake, feeling really good. Looking forward to the rest of the day, the rest of the week, and the wonderful changes taking place in your life as you become more calm and relaxed, taking everything in your stride. 1, starting to come up now. 2, 3, coming up now. 4, 5, open your eyes, wide awake. Take a nice big deep breath. Very good. I hope you found this session useful, please like and subscribe and share so that others in your situation can benefit from it. Your actions really help me to get these words out to other people who need them desperately in many cases. I'm William Bullock, your stress management